Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Trailhead Ranger NG. And we were doing the previous video of data security, which was focused on that how we can control the access on organization level, object, record, field level, how we can manage the user, what are the certain ways we can control the data and secure the confidential and sensitive data for our organization. So this module is part of the Superbadge as a prerequisite, that is Superbadge user access fundamentals. So we have already completed this module. I'll be pasting the link of this video in the description box. You can check that out. After that, if we will start with the Superbadge, so it does not have a specific that there's a developer edition of which we have to create, but yes, there should be one separate Trailhead playground you have to create. So you can create that just by clicking on this three dot icon, then click on create playground and your playground will be up and running. So I'll launch this playground. After launching this playground, I'll go back and okay, so pre-work was new, create a new Trailhead playground. We have done that. Complete all the steps in the Superbadge that we will do, and some of the terminology used in the Superbadge is descriptive and may not match the name as it appears in the user interface. Okay, let it be. Now if we will come to the use case, so it says cloud mouth marketing is a marketing firm which has recently seen its business take off, and over the last few years the CMM has seen the demand for its services skyrocketed, especially the email marketing campaigns. But while this has come as welcome growth for the crew at CMM, the volume of email has begun to exceed its internal capability. And to help with the keep up with the demand, we have to enlist the help of Thundermail and a third-party email marketing service too. So our business requirement is for the integration user and the object access. So marketing integration user setup we have to do. So as a seasoned admin, we know the first step to give Thunder mail access is to create a named user record and assign it a profile. So as a best practice, the admin team, we will be working as an admin team here. So the admin team at CMM never grants more access than it is necessary. So for that reason, it has been determined that it only requires a minimum level of access to the Salesforce org to integrate successfully. To meet this requirement, we'll find a standard profile that grants the minimal access and use this as a template for a new custom profile and name this new profile as marketing email integration user. So I'll copy this. Let's do this first part without wasting any time further. So I'll go back here, and here you just open up the setup. After opening up the setup, you can search for users. If we will click on users and not on users, we have to go search for profile, and they have said that we have to utilize a minimal access profile as a template. So if you remember, we have discussed that there is a profile that is minimal access Salesforce and to the Salesforce org to integrate successfully. So what I'll do is, there are two profiles, Salesforce integration one and the Salesforce. So I'll utilize this one and I'll click on clone and give the profile name as it given there. Let's see, I hope we will not encounter with an error, but yeah. Now after that, with security always at the forefront, you make the smart decision to limit where users with the new integration profile can log in from. You are able to obtain the IP address of Thunder's mail secure server, that is this. Make sure that the integration user profile can log only into your Salesforce org from this address. So what we'll do is, we are into the profile. These are the page layout. Okay. Now after this, you can see login IP ranges here. I'll click on this, click on new, and because here, okay, I'll scroll up to the first challenge, and yeah, you can see the IP address here. They have mentioned this one, so I will copy this. Come here, give the start IP address as this and even the end IP address as this. Then I will click on save. Okay. Yes, save this IP address even though it does not cover my current IP range, because we are setting it up for the external user. We have saved it. Now we'll go back to the Superbadge. So we need to make sure that the integration user profile can log into our Salesforce org from this address only. And now with the new custom profile in place, all that's left to do is create a named user record for this integration. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll go here and search for user and then click on new user. Here in new user, first name we need to give as marketing integration. I'll copy this, paste it here, and then last name as user. Now alias will be auto populated. Email they have given, so I will just copy this and paste it again here, and follow this formula for username, that add your initials and today's date to the email address. Example, okay, I'll just copy this, paste it here, and today's date is Trailhead Ranger NG, and today's date is 04/2/26. Okay, yeah. Now user license should be Salesforce and the profile should be the one which we have created, and that is the marketing user. Marketing email integration. Now it is not coming. Let me just open up the profile. Okay, license, you can see it is Salesforce integration, that's why it's not coming, and they have asked us to use. I'll see if we can update the license, but yeah, I don't think so. So I'll cancel this. I'll just copy this name and repeat this step, and I will delete this profile. I will go to the profile which we have copied is minimum access. The cloned profile is minimal access, right? So I'll go here, open the M, clone this, profile name is this, save it, give in the login IP range, and again copy this, sorry, and again save this. Yes. Now I will go back to the user. Okay, we have to refresh all these details. Just copy this, cancel, new user. Let's check this one only first. Yeah. Name is this, email is copy, pasted, and first name is marketing integration, and the last name is this. Okay, yeah. Now anything else they have mentioned, the username contains this copy. It should, yeah, it is. Now that's it. So we'll save this. Yeah, it is created. Now we'll scroll down. We needed to create a custom profile and then create the custom bulk mail object and set it to the organization wide sharing setting as well. So we need to complete this part as well. So based on the terms of the contract with Thundermail, CMM will be charged based on total number of sends and the recipients per month, like any healthily skeptical admin. So we need to recommend tracking the email sends in Salesforce in order to ensure accurate billing to maintain an internal record of the email campaigns. So we need to create a custom object, bulk mail. So I'll copy this and go to the object manager, create custom object, give the label bulk mails. Now the fields listed below in keeping with the industry best practices and allow for the increased flexibility, we have decided to grant access to these fields via the permission sets instead of the profiles. Okay, so these fields should only be visible to the system administrator through field level security. Don't worry, we'll set up the permission sets later on to open up visibility to others. So these are the fields we have to create. So I'll copy this name. I'll save this first. Then go to the fields and relationship. Click on new. First is the text. Field type is text. And then next, field label length is, let's give 18. No, sorry, 255. Description is the subject of the email sent. Then next, so this is the profile level. So you can see that they are saying that they will be increasing, granting the access of the fields using permission set instead of profiles. So currently these fields should only be visible to the system administrator. So we will remove this and then should be visible to system administrator. Okay, we'll go to the next. Then it is added to the page layout and we'll click on save and new. Now our next field is date time type field, send date. I'll scroll down and I'll select the data type as date time. We'll click on next and give label as date, send date, and then description is date and time the email was sent. Again click on next. Again we'll click on this and then just click on system admin and then save and new. Now the last field is number of recipients. Scroll down and select the number data type. Okay, and the description is total number of recipients of the email. Again let's go to the next and select only the system administrator profile. Again click on save. Now field length 255 character and default settings we have leave as it is, while the bulk mail object is built specifically to store data from the Thunder mail. CMM believes in transparency where appropriate and ensure that the all user in our org will be able to see that, but not making changes to the records. So let's come to the challenge and this part should be done. Let's check. We cannot find the marketing email integration user profile. Make sure it's the only profile with this label and it has a description. Okay, first of all we'll just copy this name. I'll go to the profile is there. I'll click on edit. I don't believe we have given the description. Okay, so I'll just give the description this itself and yeah, we need to go back again to the profile and see we are not having the other existing profile which we have created by mistake. Only one profile is there. Okay, so let's check for this challenge once again. Okay, we cannot find the expected organization wide sharing settings for the mail custom object. Okay, I maybe missed that part. To maintain an internal record of the create a custom object in the fields in keeping the industry best practices and to allow for increased flexibility to the fields via permission sets. Okay. Okay, ensure that all users in your org are able to see but not make changes to. Okay, I missed that part. So what we'll have to do is we'll go to the home and here search for sharing settings, and then search for bulk mail. Okay, public read write and private, right? Okay, I'll click on edit, and here instead of public read write it should be public read only, because they said they should be allowed to see but not making changes to. So I will save this, and let me refresh this. Sometimes it takes time to update it. Okay, not updated yet. Still not updated. Yeah, okay, and it's done. So here again we'll go to the challenge and check for it once again. Okay, and it's done. Now our second challenge is marketing integration user access. So we need to create an access solution for the integration user based on the requirement. And let's check for the requirement. So now we have created the bulk mail object and the necessary fields, but we must make sure that our users have the right access level. So because the integration user needs to have both the read and write access to the this integration user. Okay, read and write access. So we decided it's best to grant them access separately from other user. So title your solution this. Okay, so basically we will be creating a permission set. Why? Because they said that okay, object is created, fields are created, now our user should have the right access level. Okay, now because the integration user, that is the marketing user which we have just created, should be having both the read and write access, we must decide to give it to them access separately from other users. Okay, to obtain all the information necessary, okay, we need to give access to these three objects. Object permission should be these, and these fields in this particular object should be these, and these fields should be having edit access. Now Thundermail needs to make API request to the Salesforce org in order to integrate successfully. So we need to include the API enabled permission in this permission set as well. Okay, so let's go here, click on search for permission sets, click on new and give the label, and then license is not mentioned, so we'll skip this. Go to the object settings. Now our first object is contact. Search for contacts, go to the contact and click on edit. Sorry. Now the object level permission is read and edit. That is done. On the field level, we want to give read access to email and the lead source. Email is here and the lead source is here. Then email opt-out should have edit access. This is okay. Now we'll save this. Then we have lead object. I'll just search from here, scroll down and you will find the leads object. Then click on edit. Now read and edit should be the object permission. Then we have email and lead source as read access, email, lead source, and again email opt out as edit. Correct. Now I'll save this. Then we need to go for bulk mail object. I'll again scroll down to this list. Bulk mails object is there. We'll click on edit and we should give read, create and edit. Read access should be given for all fields and added access should be given to send date, subject and number of recipient. Number of recipient, send date and subject. Okay, I'll save this. Now we need to have API enabled permission as well. So this is done. Go to the permission set overview. And here either in the app permission or the system permission it is there. So I'll go for the app permission first. And search for API. Okay, so it is not there, right? Let's go for system permissions. API enabled you can see here. So we'll scroll up, click on edit. API enabled, click on check and just save this. Click on save. Now we'll go back to the Superbadge and check for this challenge. Okay, again the description. They are not mentioning the description but they are asking for it. So I'll just, I think, click on edit properties. Give the same name and we'll save this. Okay, and I'll check for it again. We cannot find the permission set assigned to the user and make sure it's only assigned to the user based on the okay. So we can click on this manage assignment. So basically we missed to assign it to the user which we have created, that is this marketing email integration user. We will click on next and click on assign and click on done. Now it is assigned. Now let's check for this challenge. It is assigned. Now the last challenge is additional user access. So we'll scroll up and see the requirements. This part is done. Developer edition orgs allow only 2 active Salesforce user including yourself. So for this user you don't need to assign any of the permissions you configure for the challenge below. Okay. So basically we'll be creating a permission set maybe. So we don't have to assign that permission set to anyone. Now that you have all of the necessary access granted to the marketing integration user, it's time to focus on how others user can access the bulk mail object. So for that we need to create a solution with the API name bulk mail read access and ensure that it provides user the ability to see but not edit all of the fields on the bulk mail object. So we'll copy this, go to the permission sets, sorry, click on new. Give the API name and type in bulk mail read access. Also we will give description as they are asking for it. Click on save. Now here we'll go to the object settings, search for bulk mail, click on bulk mails, click on edit and they should be able to read all the fields, right? But not edit. all of the fields on the bulk mail custom object. Once you have configured user access for the bulk mail object, you realize there are now a few permissions that apply to all user. Instead of assigning the permissions separately, you would like to able to assign them as a group. So we need to create a permission solution with the API name all users that bundles the following permission: bulk mail read access, CRM user, and this. Okay, I understood this. So I think we need to give we should give the object permission as read only. I'll just give this and let's see. So now for the second part, we need to go to the permission set group. We will click on new permission set group. Copy this name all users, and here all users, click on save. Now permission set in groups I will click and then click on add permission set. So the permission set it is saying is bulk mail read access, next is CRM user, and the last one is standard Einstein activity capture. So it is not here. I'll just click on S. Yeah, here is this. I'll click on add. Okay, the other two did not got added. I'll just click on this again, bulk mail read access and the CRM user. Click on add, click on done. So all these three are added to this permission set group. So let's hope that this challenge is completed now without making any more mistakes. So yes, this challenge is done along with the completion of the Superbadge, that is user access fundamentals. So basically as part of this Superbadge and the earlier completion of, I believe, related to the user fundamentals, we have done one module as well as part of the prerequisite of this Superbadge, which gave us very good clarity as to how we are using the profiles, permission set groups, user access, login hours, login IP ranges, and many more. So we completed this Superbadge and I hope you learned something with me. I know sometimes I make mistakes and it's just a part of the human nature. I'm not faking anything, like I am just learning alongside with you only. So these are my just go to responses, the way I am doing it here. So please, if you like the video, like it and subscribe the channel, and let me know in the comment section if you are having any doubt, or if is there any constructive feedback for me you want me to improve upon myself, or even if you are having any ideas or maybe some doubts that you want me to make videos on related to the Salesforce, let me know in the comment section. Thank you, stay tuned.